Here's from Democracy Now! Every once in a while, Democracy Now! Does some good reporting when they don't have their head up their ass. U.S. has sent over 50,000 tons of arms and military equipment to Israel since the genocide started. And good for Democracy Now!, who has thrown in the towel on so many important issues. They have not given up on calling this a genocide. And I feel like it may sound like I'm delivering that like a joke, but no, I'm serious. Thank you for using the word genocide, Democracy Now! Sometimes my delivery for the sarcasm and my delivery for the non-sarcasm ends up being very similar, and the finger motion is the same. And when that happens, I just need to clarify, no, seriously, thank you for using the word genocide, Democracy Now! Good for you guys for having, not balls, because that would be part of the patriarchy, for having the vaginas to actually stand by the word genocide. Because if you look up the dictionary definition of genocide, it is exactly that. Even according to the Holocaust Memorial Fund's dictionary definition of genocide that they have on the Holocaust Memorial Fund website, if you go and read it, at no point during that definition will you go, that's not happening in Gaza. At no point will you think that definition doesn't fit exactly what's happening in Gaza. But yes, the U.S. has sent 50,000 tons of arms and military equipment to blow up children in Gaza. And the Republicans endorse this. Donald Trump says, finish the job, which I guess means finish the genocide. You know, it's funny that they use that expression, finish the job, considering one of the most famous places that finish the job is used is when people are talking about Hitler, when people are talking about the Nazis. So you'd think if you don't want to sound like you're doing the same thing the Nazis did, you wouldn't use the expression finish the job. But here is Trump and many others saying finish the job. Nicholas says our genocide is just part of the human experience. Yeah, I feel like that's what Israel wants us to believe is that, look, it's part of being a human. It's just sometimes there's genocide. It's better to look at it this way. Israel's not committing genocide. There just are genocides. It's like flowers blooming. They just happen. You just flowers bloom. Genocides happen. That's what Israel wants you to believe. On the Republican side, you have them celebrating this genocide, many of them. On the Democratic side, you have them either celebrating it or saying nothing about it. They wouldn't even let a Palestinian voice be at the Democratic convention. They're in lockstep on this, absolute lockstep. As these elections continue to be bought, this upcoming November election is completely being bought out. One of the biggest purchasers of our election, AIPAC, and AIPAC has officially surpassed $100 million spent on these elections, and we're still, I'm not good with the months. It's still 2 months out. Is that right? We're still roughly 2 months out. So they're clearly, and these months are the ones where they'll probably spend the most money. So they said they were going to spend 100 million, and they've already surpassed 100 million. They're going to probably end up at 120 million or something. And purchasing this election has worked. We've already seen that it's working, right? They purchased the primary against Jamal Bowman. They purchased the primary against Cori Bush, and now they're on to purchasing other aspects of the election. AIPAC has spent more than $100 million. AIPAC's PAC has spent $44.8 million at the end of July, according to the FEC, and $42 million given to the campaigns of members of Congress and other candidates, as well as to party groups and leadership PACs, blah, 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 blah. What I'm hearing from this is we don't actually have elections. We have a supermarket that sells candidates to the highest bidder, and that is our election. This is not any kind of democracy at all.